Hey, happy Easter, everybody. It's April 1st. Kind of different. It's April Fool's Day as well as Easter. So it's a different different setup what we're normally used to, and I know Sue's here already. We'll see what else comes aboard here. Let me see where my chat is here. No, do it this one. There it is. There's Ron. Hi, Ron. How you doing? I had to switch screens there. If one screen doesn't show my chat and the other one does, and so it's a little bit foggy out here this morning, which means it was warm yesterday, but it cooled down a little bit. So we're up early. I've been up for a while on it. Made some. Ron was talking about the Cuban sandwiches yesterday, so we went out and got stuff and made Cuban sandwiches, and they were pretty good. We'll probably make more today. I got a pound of everything, so it looks like I have enough stuff to. It says no live chat yet. Does it mean I'm not hearing me talk, or you don't hear me talk? No live chat.
I didn't see that it came up the notice that it was live though.
That it was live.
But you're live on mine.
I can see where Ron's talking, but no live chat yet. I'm not sure.
I didn't get the notification that said.
So I think if you mean you can't chat or not, I'm not sure. We can't put nothing in the. It's showing up here on mine. I'm not sure what you mean by no live chat. And so you can see it, can't you see?
I'm going to ask Ron. You ask him too. Do you hear me, Ron?
Yeah, I take it that you hear me, that there's that the sound's there. So I'm not sure what's going on. Sometimes it gives me trouble. I think Sue can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
And you see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
But it did not.
He says, "Do you see or hear, Bob?"
Ron said no.
No. Well, I'm not sure what's going on.
Stop it and try again.
Well, it messes it up. I'm not sure.
I did not get the notification that you went live.
So, do you hear or see? And he says no. Does that mean you don't hear me or you don't see me? I don't know what it's, Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just confused. So what's going on? According to my stuff, it looks like everything's going out. I don't, So I don't know. Don't know. Don't know if you don't see me. I don't know if you don't hear me.
Okay, here. Do you? Because he can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? Is that it?
Do you see Bob live? There.
And do you see Bob live? So, anyways, I'm going to keep going because I'm not sure. According to everything here, and Sue sees and hears me on hers, she kind of tested it.
You said no.
No, you don't. You don't.
You're not live.
So I'm not live?
You're not live.
I don't know why I'm not. It says I'm live here. I don't know. Try refreshing your screen, Ron, and see if that helps. All right, because everything on this end indicates that I'm live. I mean,
yeah, you're not live.
You're not live. I don't.
Nothing says it's live.
Well,
This says live. But
shut yours off and reboot it again. I mean, restart it to see if and see if it's there. So I don't know. It's hard to tell on my end on it when it looks like it's live because you saw me.
It says live, but but
I don't know. You seen my picture? I'll have to just stop the stream then, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to continue on, whether it shows up or not, because you see me, I'm live. I had to look at your screen. It's like I'm live. So all indications I'm live.
Okay. Ron, try.
It says waiting for Lucky Dog Productions.
Out of here and come back on.
So apparently all Ron sees is the chat.
He just sees a chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, see, it says waiting for Lucky Dog.
What yours does?
No, Ron says. It
Well,
says,
I know, but
oh,
yours. Never mind. I'm gonna continue with the chat because I don't know. You know, if I shut it off, I'll probably lose the feed going out. I'll just make it a short one on it. I was gonna say, hey, good morning, Google. Good morning. Hey, Google. Good morning. See, nothing's working tonight. Maybe we'll just make this a real short stream and say, oh, well, we tried.
he says it's working now.
Sorry, I can't help with that yet.
Okay. I thought it was working. I don't know what was going on. So anyways, we'll continue. Sometimes these live streams, hey, it's live. You know, that's anything happens. Hey, Google. Good morning. See if she will.
Hi, Lucky Dog. It is 8:05 a.m. By the way, you need to set out trash tomorrow. Have a great day.
She's telling me to set out my trash tomorrow. Hey, Google, what's the weather this morning?
The forecast this morning in DeLand is 61 and cloudy. Right now, it's 62 and cloudy.
62 and cloudy. It is cloudy. They say it's going to be kind of cloudy all day today, you know. Oh, I think we're going to go get some groceries today. A lot of times we go out to the flying field, but it looks nasty, and a friend wanted me to bring my helicopter out, and he wanted to see it tomorrow, so we're going to go out tomorrow on it. Hey, Ron, did you get over and get that radio you was talking about yesterday? I was wondering if you went over that way. So it say yesterday we got to fly just a little bit on it. So today I'm going to try to do a vlog of making a Cuban sandwich. You know, we made these the other day, but I've got to make more, so I think I'll do that and put it in my Cooking with Bob. And people watch those things, you know, they will comment back different things. Recipes are fun on it. I was going to talk about a few things down besides being Easter and April Fool's Day. I know what Ron was doing. He was April fooling me. So he say, I got my DX6 and then ductless, but the one motor's not working. I wonder what that's going on. So those motors can be touchy at times on it. Try rebinding it once. You know, sometimes that shouldn't have anything to do with it, but try rebinding it once. See if that doesn't help on it. Make sure your battery's fully charged. And when you bind your thing, once you turn it on and it's flashing, and hit the bind button, don't stand too close to it. If you stand too close, sometimes that'll give it a problem. So stand, you know, about 6-7 feet away from it, and hit the bind button there, and see if that doesn't help it out. Once in a while they do weird things like that, and rebinding sometimes will help it out. And put your battery on charge, make it sure it's fully charged on it, and see what's going on. And if it don't, take it back, set one another one. And go it that way. You know, you did that 3 times, so it could be a bad motor. You can take that, take it back, and they should replace it. I've gotten different motors for mine. They make motors that are just a little bit better than the ones it comes with, and so I've gotten these little upgraded motors that I've put on them. And those motors will get weak in time. After you put maybe 100 flights on them, they start getting weak, you know, and then I'll just replace the motors. They're real easy to replace. You just pull the little pin out the bottom there, but you got to make sure you got the right directions. There's those motors, 2 of them go one direction and 2 of them go the other direction. And so if you ever replace them, you got to make sure you're putting the proper motors on the proper controllers. And a little tip, all the blades when they're running, they swing inwards on it. So that's a little key. Your back ones will swing inwards and your front ones will swing inwards on it. So that's the way most of those pods work, unless you got something weird, you know, on. So I was going to talk a little about miles per gallon on our campers. I was watching a video guy. He had a Roadtrek like that. He got up to 18 miles per gallon. I've gotten 17 one trip, and a lot of it is the way you drive. I think I'm going to sneeze. I hate to sneeze right in the middle of the live stream.
Oh, yeah, you guys sent Abby out. You know that.
It comes on a real slow, and it comes on real slow, and then the rest real fast. It almost sounds like it could be an issue with the motor on it. And even when you give the throttle up, does it get any better? Will take off or not? Probably end up having to take it down to them and tell them what it's doing. Take your radio in it with them, show them what it's doing on it. So anyways, back to the gas mileage. The Roadtrek was one of the things that they like about the Roadtrek, because of the miles per gallon it gets. It's pretty good. You figure that's a 1-ton van, been that way. Yeah, I would take it back, Ron. Take it back and see what they said. It's probably somewhere in the motor. But tell them to exchange it. Tell them you want a different one, and try it while you're down here. Tell them let's fire it up and fly it. So yeah, and different things getting better mileage. I'm a slow driver. I don't drive fast, and I take off easy, and so that things help get better gas mileage. Even if you're whatever kind of rig you got, big motor home. If you got a van camper like Roadtrek's is, or pulling a camper, all in the way you drive, maintain your car, proper air pressure in your tires, and have your air filter, good. So, you can increase your mileage a little bit depending on driving. Driving is probably one of the biggest factors, I drive like an old man because I am an old man. But, I was just thinking about that guy I was watching the video. So that's what you're going to do, take it back down? Yeah, unfortunately. Sometimes things go bad. They'll probably just give you another one. Also, another thing that came up is in the Roadtrek van, the steering's been a big issue with those. I don't know about the newer ones, but the older models, they tend to, they feel like it's loose and it wanders a lot. And I put there's a steering box stabilizer that you put on your steering that what they claim is the steering box moves, and when it moves it puts enough play that it drifts, and so I put this thing, it's a little thing goes over this steering post and blocks it to the frame, and that helped a little bit, but not that much, not as much as I would like to have helped. So I was watching this video. This guy has little older one than ours. He took it to a diesel mechanic, a truck shop that does all this stuff. And what they did is they weighed the front end and they weighed the back end and showed how many pounds and how much lighter the front end was than the back end. And by being light on the front end, that means you have less pressure down and it's going to make it drift around on it. And I never thought about that. I remember back in the days when I was around the racetracks all the time and they'd set up a race car. A lot of these teams have a scale, and they put a scale under each wheel and they weigh each corner of the race car, and that's how they set it up for handling. They put more weight on whatever corner they needed to put more so they could adjust the frame around on the car. You hear that they put jacks on them, and when you hear NASCAR and they put a couple rounds in certain corners, and made a lot of sense in any vehicle. But I know the Roadtreks are known for that steering there. The older ones, I don't know how the Chevy ones, but the Dodge ones are bad about that. And what they did with this guy is they put like blocks in the back. They raised the back end of it up higher to throw more of the weight to the front. They said you could add weight to the front of it, but generally, if you think about it, you got probably more stuff in the back, and you are putting more weight to the back end of it, which makes the front end lighter and would cause it to drift. And I wouldn't mind somebody putting blocks on ours and see if we can help the way it drives. It's miserable to drive. That's the only thing I can say about it. When you go down the road, if it's windy, you're just all over the road. If a big truck or something passes you, it pushes you around, and it's all because I believe that front end's light. You know, it doesn't have enough force on it to get it down to the road. And, you know, I've adjusted air pressures. They'll say different things about air pressures and that. But if anyone else out there has had any problems with that or any solutions, and I've read a lot of forums where people have done different things to try to make it handle better. So if anything, leave a comment. You know, we'll talk about it some more and what different people has done. And same with if you're watching this live stream after it's no longer live, you can also leave comments, and we'll talk about it again like tomorrow. Any of the comments that comes up there, I'll refer to it for tomorrow. We had quite a few comments with the way I did a video on relaxing, where you turn the seats around, and a lot of people were having problems turning their seats around, and I showed that kind of yesterday, how we turn ours around on it, and some of those are a little different. But yeah, leave the comments. We'll talk about it again tomorrow. I don't know, we don't have much planned for Easter. Sometimes we cook a ham. I don't know, we're going to the store. I guess we could get a ham and cook it. I think we're going to make more Cuban sandwich. This is what we're going to do today. All right. This is first of the month. That's we get our groceries the first of the month, and try to get enough to last the whole month. This month we did good. We got groceries around the first, and we haven't been back, and it's the first again, so we did good. We did go over, get some sodas one day.
You were out of creamer. That's the only reason.
Some creamer. That was the only reason I got out of creamer. Says you ought to fill the 36-foot camper one truck. I know. I mean, these big campers pulling behind you. I mean, I'm sure that just throws you all over the road, you know. And it's, you know, my trouble is I don't like to drive anyways with all the idiots on the road, you know. You know what a definition of an idiot? This cracks me up. Hey Google, what's an idiot?
Idiot, a stupid person.
A stupid person. That cracks me up when she says that. But yeah, the way people drive, they are idiots. You know, I don't have no common courtesy in the road, and be much more relaxing for everyone if everybody would drive properly, but they don't, and they never will. So ain't going to be able to change that. But yeah, the bigger the camper, I'm sure you do feel it going down the road. I don't know how the fifth wheels, I suppose they're still going to run you around on, even if you had a fifth wheel on it. So I had a couple pole campers. Yeah, I don't, driving's terrible. But yeah, I had pulled, but I never pulled them that much. You know, I had what I traveled most in was my bigger, I had a Winnebago 30-foot Class A, and I did a lot of traveling with that. I had it all over the place there, and you know, I don't remember it driving too bad. And then I also had a Class C, and I don't remember it really driving too bad. The trouble with the Class A, the brakes was not very good. I don't know if it just needed new brakes or what, but you had to stand on them to stop. That thing just didn't stop on a dime. But just cruising down the road, it seemed like it drove pretty nice, you know. I've drove a couple big trucks different times from Ohio all the way to Florida, U-Haul trucks, the biggest ones they got. I never mind driving those. The last one, when Sue came down, we drove, it had this, I guess it's what you call a Jake brake. When you go down through those stupid mountains, I just saw a squirrel go up there. That's Dawg squirrel. Anyways, going through those mountains, it would just, the motor would razz up, and I thought it was going to blow the motor up going down those crazy mountains. And I turned that off, you know. They don't follow the road tracks. Yeah, so anyways, driving is one of my pet peeves. I think we're going to cut this off. I don't know the beginning of this, if it wasn't broadcasting, or if Ron was just having trouble getting it, I don't know. But I think it went out. I'll know later when I do the replay if it was all on or not. So, hey, we're going to get out of here for today, and hope everybody has a happy Easter. And remember, it's April Fool's. Don't believe anything anybody tells you today. It could be a joke. I know, that's what Ronnie, he was joking me at the beginning. It was working. I don't know what was going on. So, again, if you want to leave a comment, we'll talk about it again tomorrow. Leave comments in the comments section below, and you can always leave me an email. The email address is listed below, and in the description part. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Give us thumbs up and share our videos to everybody there. And you know, the more on here, the more fun it is to chat about different things there. So April Fools. So everybody have a great day. We'll see everybody again tomorrow.